located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater.
Hello, gorgeous.
5 minutes after 8 o'clock, just a beautiful, speaking of gorgeous, a beautiful, gorgeous looking Wednesday morning and 20% chance of rain. That's good. I mean, we always like rain, but, we've had a lot. It's getting to be annoying, isn't it? So much rain lately?
No, I don't think so. Not to me. No, not to me. I love the rain.
So I had a little bit of a superstitious thing this morning.
Oh.
I got dressed in the same shirt I was wearing when we hit the cow. Was the shirt I was putting on this morning, and I was thinking, oh boy, should I put this shirt on? It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Is this going to be? It's going to be a bad luck. It's because it's a shirt I never wore before that cow incident.
Yeah.
So it was a brand new shirt.
I know, it was brand new.
And today's the second day I'm wearing it, and I put it on, thinking, oh boy, is this going to be a bad omen? I don't know. Galen, Unold is on the phone.
It, though.
I did what?
You altered your shirt though.
Well, I put a pen in my pocket. There was no pen in my pocket when we hit the cow. So I said, okay, it's different. Now
right.
Things will be different.
Exactly. So far it's good.
Good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are you?
So I kind of understand what you're talking about when you're wearing a special shirt when your team is playing. I think I get it now.
Or pajamas.
Well, didn't you? Aren't you getting in your car today?
Yesterday I got it.
Oh, yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So this morning I drove myself in. Robin didn't have to pick me up. So.
Congratulations, Larry, for being a big boy. That's the way it sounded. I drove my all by myself.
That's right. That's right.
Funny.
That's right. So we're.
And by the way, we do not need any more rain. I mean, it's flooding all in down in Hernando County. It's flooding up in not Lake County, but in Union County. There's flooding. We have flooding all over the state of Florida. I think we're good on rain for a while.
Well, I'm not saying it's good to have a flood, but it's good to see the lakes coming back because they were gone for a while. So.
Yeah, those things come and go.
I have two separate topics for you today that I want to make sure we get in there because I think both of them are fun. But first, how is the blood supply doing?
Again, we need Rh negative blood. That's where we're at right now. We need platelets, but actually, we really need all types. The Labor Day, this whole week, our usage has gone way up. So even with DragonCon and all the collections we got there, we are still down. So we really need people to come out, just give the gift of life and donate blood.
There you go. And we need to make sure that we don't forget to mention that Penn Flooring sponsors those announcements that Galen makes regarding donating blood and the importance of it. Penn Flooring has some beautiful floor options that you might want to consider as you're remodeling your home from the floor up. Check it out. They've got a showroom where you can go look at their samples. That's at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, or just over the McKay-Williams Bridge, which is the bridge that crosses the railroad tracks on 17th Street, just a few blocks from Pine Avenue. Go to Penn Flooring, check out their product. Understand that they've been doing this for over 25 years, so they know their stuff. They'll instruct you how to take care of your new floor, and you'll be a happier person because your floor will be so nice. I need a new floor in my place.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
So thank you, Penn Flooring. So there were two things. The second thing we're going to do is the first thing that I had in mind for you, Galen. But then I came across this article this morning on CNN, and I thought, oh, gosh, I got to bring this up to you. They have an article on their website. Did you see what he wore? The 5 craziest moments from DragonCon. Have you seen this article?
No, I haven't.
Are you driving right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you get to work or whenever you get a chance, go to CNN.com. It's right there. So this is what it says. Held annually in Atlanta, Georgia, the annual DragonCon with its 70,000 attendees is where the wild and outrageous side of geekdom turns up. It's not called Nerdy Gras for nothing.
Nerdy Gras.
Here are 5 of the most outrageous moments from celebrities and fans this past weekend. Number 1, John Barrymore made quite an entrance. Are you familiar with this?
Yeah, it was the talk. I mean, I had people just coming up and talking to me, including our good friend Bruce, who was down there. So, yeah, he was really impressed by him. So, all right.
So I don't know John Barrymore, but the photo of him shows him in a dress. He's the star of Arrow, Doctor Who, and Torchwood, and apparently he showed up in a blue skirt and red high heels.
Yeah. With his girlfriend.
It says here it's a TARDIS dress made to look like the Doctor's spaceship.
Oh, okay. Now I
What?
got it. Yeah,
Right.
Doctor Who. Yeah, now I got it.
Whatever.
Doctor Who.
TARDIS,
That's what
yeah,
it was.
that's
it was
right.
He was dressing up in costume, and it was a big hit. A very, very big hit.
The number 2 crazy thing at DragonCon was the critically acclaimed summer hit Mad Max Fury Road was very popular with cosplayers at the convention. And at one point, a large group of them took over a hotel's balcony bar to reenact a scene from the beginning of the movie involving the villainous dictator Immortan Joe.
Oh, wow.
Now, here's where the interesting part is. Is inside that movie, there's a character, and his name is Bloodbag. Right? That's his name. And basically, he's the donor for all the other bad guys. So when one of the other bad guys needs blood, they just suck it from him, and they have him tied to the truck with tubes coming out of him. So there were quite a few blood bags, people who were dressed up as blood bags that came through to donate, and they're like, "Hey, I see you throw away this blood bag. Can I have it?" I'm like, "No." We're like, "No, you cannot have this."
Oh, no.
No. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
All right, now I have to ask a question.
DragonCon.
I have seen the word cosplay, but I have no idea what cosplay is. So everybody's...
What it means is you're dressing up in a costume and you're playing the role of that person. So it's dress up, like you cops and robbers, but with different things.
So costume
And they
play
take it
then.
very, very, very seriously.
Ashley
So,
did. Ashley
very
Peters.
seriously.
She worked here, or as an intern, and she did the cosplay thing.
So did you know what cosplay meant until he just explained it?
No, I did not. I just heard the word cosplay, but I didn't know what it meant.
I
until
thought it was a
Galen
rock
just
group.
explained it.
I thought it was a rock group. All right,
Yes.
the third crazy thing, according to the CNN article, is the invading Stormtroopers. Hannibal cast members Scott Thompson from Kids in the Hall and Aaron Abrams noticed that Stormtroopers had invaded their panel Saturday. Any idea what that's about?
No, I mean what happens is the stormtroopers they'll march in formation a lot. So, and when you get during the parade, they said there were like 300 stormtroopers. So when you get 300 stormtroopers in formation, they could take over just about anything they want.
Oh, wow.
And I mean they're following the orders of the Dark Lord. So Darth Vader controls everything.
Oh my gosh!
Yes, he does.
I'd have to.
Yeah, I did, and I've said this before on the show. It's hard. You don't. I could talk about it. You have to experience it in order to fully understand it. And here's the crazy part, Larry, is it's almost nonchalant when that happens. Right? It's like, oh, here come the stormtroopers. So, I mean, it's,
Well, see, I would need, if I went to an opera, I would need somebody to explain it to me. I think I'd need the same thing here.
But you can't. And here's the thing: you could just ask the person next to you because no one at DragonCon knows every single character that somebody's dressed up as.
No.
I mean, there are some that are so obscure you would never guess, and then there are some that are like, oh, okay, there's Darth Vader. So, and there's everything in between. So, yeah, it's not rude to ask the person what they're dressed up as.
All right, here's another. The fourth crazy thing, according to CNN, that happened at DragonCon was a TV star crashed a panel. The panel interruption was much more appreciated. A member of the audience of the iZombie panel Sunday night tweeted Kahul Kohli about it. Kohli, who plays Ravi on the show, decided then and there that he wanted to be a part of it, so he Skyped in and took questions.
Oh.
What the heck is this?
Somebody had to allow him to Skype in.
Well, yeah, I mean they've got TVs and everything in most of these panels if it's big enough, so they could do that pretty quickly. You've got to remember these people are extremely tech savvy. I mean these people are. There's a lot of IT people, a lot of engineers and stuff like that. So him getting Skyped in would take 30 seconds.
Really?
Wow.
So, yeah.
And one day.
Cool.
And right now we're living vicariously through everybody, especially Galen. All right.
Yeah.
So the fifth thing, according to the CNN article, then we'll take a break, and then I have a collective noun. So you're going to find this fascinating too. It's a completely different topic, but how to handle an awkward question with aplomb. How do you pronounce that word? A-P-L, aplomb. What does that mean?
Plum.
I don't know.
How to handle an awkward question with aplomb.
With smoothness, with dignity.
Candace Patton of The Flash was asked by an audience member about her character's Iris's flirtation with Barry Allen on the show and the fact that the two of them grew up together in the same house.
Ooh.
I guess that was an awkward moment, huh?
I guess so.
Whatever.
I guess so.
I would need
I've never watched the show.
I would need a guide.
So.
I would need a book or somebody.
But you would okay.
Well, let me ask you this.
Right, so that was one panel. There are thousands of panels. Over the 4 days, there are literally thousands of panels going on during the week, and they're constantly going on. There's 7 hotels, and every one of those conference rooms inside those hotels is filled with somebody talking about their favorite show.
And everybody knows in advance, because when TJ and Charity go to Comic-Con, they buy tickets for each of those panels so they can go and see them and interact with them.
It doesn't work that way at DragonCon. You buy one ticket and you get into everything.
Oh.
So DragonCon is not like Comic-Con.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Comic-Con is very corporate. They sell sponsorships. DragonCon does not do that.
Oh.
They just don't believe in that. It's a fan show. It's a
Sounds
fan
like fun.
conference.
All right. We'll take a little break. When we come back, I'm going to tell you what you call a group of broadcasters, what you call a group of athletes, what you call a group of phlebotomists, and what you call a group of prostitutes.
Like a bunch of crows.
But these are from people.
Prostitutes.
There's actually a word for
like
group. Yeah, we'll be right back with that.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunshine mixing with clouds today. Watch out for a shower or thunderstorm this afternoon and evening. The high today 89 to 93. Partly cloudy overnight, though 73 to 77. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a shower and thunderstorm around in the afternoon and evening. The high 90 to 94. And on Friday, times of clouds and sunshine with an afternoon shower or thunderstorm likely. The high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
We're saving thousands with Robert Palmer.
So rule number 1 is always shop around. Always shop around. If you're trying to get a mortgage, if you're trying to get the best credit card, if you're looking at student loans, cell phone bills, you name it, rule number 1 is always shop around. Always shop around.
That's rule number 1, just one more vital part of fighting back to stop being a financial zombie. Yes, you can take the mystery out of the complicated world of finances. Take charge when it comes to your money.
Listen in on The Source, 96.3 FM and 1370 AM, Saturday at a special time at 10:05 a.m.
Hello friends, this is Avilio Silvera inviting you to the 23rd Annual Silver River Friends of the NRA Dinner. Our upcoming charitable banquet is on September 10th, 2015 at 5:30 p.m. and this year at a brand new location, the Circle Square Cultural Center at On Top of the World. The $50 per person ticket gives you access to games, a live auction, silent auction, raffles, prizes, and a whole lot of fellowship and fun, not to mention a seafood and chicken dinner buffet. You're going to want to be at the Silver River Friends of the NRA dinner on September the 10th at Circle Square Cultural Center. You can call Connie Davis at 352-239-0711. Again, that's Connie Davis at 352-239-0711. This is our charitable fundraising for the year so that we can empower the next generation of defenders of the Second Amendment.
Palm Garden of Ocala is hosting Chats at the Garden, and you are invited to attend. On Thursday, September 10th from 2 till 3, Dr. Erica Olstein will speak about Eastern medicine and acupuncture. Palm Garden is located on the corner of 27th Avenue and 34th Street. Chats at the Garden is free and light refreshments will be served. For more information, call Palm Garden at 854-6262. That number again, 854-6262. 6262. 19 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning into The Source, WLCA. 73 degrees, by the way, here at the studios, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Remember, the important message that Galen delivers each morning is to donate blood. Simple as that. It takes time. It takes about a half hour, but you will basically be just lying there, and a phlebotomist will be doing the work for you. Are you at work yet?
No.
Still driving. Okay. So the English language has a lot of words that are intended to group things that have a similarity in them. I guess it's called a collective noun, I guess is what they call it. So a group of broadcasters is called a wave. Like if we went to a broadcasters convention and there was a reporter saying, this is a wave of broadcasters. And this is according to the Oxford Dictionary. I don't know if other people disagree or agree. A group of harp players. Listen to this. A group of harp players is a melody. It's a melody of harpists.
How often does that happen?
I don't know.
I mean, seriously, when you see a harp, you only have one harp player.
Yeah, right.
You don't have like a five. I've never seen 5 harps in the same place in my life.
And you know, here's an interesting.
Not even being played.
Here's an interesting. What do you call a group of Americans?
America.
It's a Mayflower. It's a Mayflower of Americans.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know who came up with that, but that's what it says.
Why not?
A group of firefighters is a station of firefighters.
Yes, that makes sense.
A hall of mayors. A stage of actors. A field of athletes. You have a bunch of athletes together? It's a field.
I thought it was a troupe.
Of what?
A troupe of actors?
An acting troupe.
An acting troupe, yeah. Yeah, I thought, yeah, right. I don't know. All right, but I have some others.
Disagreeing with that one, Larry. I'm filing a complaint.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll sign it too. All right.
Well, maybe troops of actors mean the same as like teams of athletes because each one had their own.
Okay, all right,
thing.
that could
maybe
be.
that's what it is.
That could be
when they get together.
A troop is a
stage or
specific,
field.
like the troop from Cats.
Yes, exactly.
Gets together with the troop from Rent.
Is that a cast?
Yeah.
No, that's a cast.
Well, that's a cast. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
acting troupe.
I don't know. We'll have to ask an actor.
Acting troupe is a group of actors that do.
All right, let me get to the fun ones. You ready for the fun ones? A group of prostitutes is called a herd of harlots.
Or a good time.
There you go.
Good time.
A herd of harlots. Being a prostitute was an uncomplimentary thing, so they came up with an uncomplimentary word. They call them a herd.
Yeah, but it sounds fun. A herd of harlots.
It sounds fun to me.
It sounds fun.
It sounds fun to me.
It doesn't sound derogatory.
It says women who went into the profession did so out of economic circumstances to make a living.
Sure.
Women who could not make sufficient money through their chief profession turned to prostitution for the extra income.
Mm-hmm. There you go. And there's always somebody that wants one.
Just trying to get through school, Larry. Just trying to get through school.
What do you call a bunch of servants, butlers, and maids, etc.? What do you think you call them?
At a rich guy's house.
It's an obedience. An obedience of servants.
Wow. Isn't
So,
that
Larry,
something?
do you want an obedience of servants?
No.
How many does it take to have an obedience of servants? I mean, were you talking 2, 5?
I wonder 2. Yeah, I wonder 2 would be enough. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, how rich do you have to be to have an obedience of servants?
Can you imagine? The average upper-class households in medieval times had 100 to 200 servants.
Well, think about all the stuff they had to do.
Yeah.
You know? Not the average household. That's of like a castle or something, right?
Had to be, yeah. And obedience.
I mean, it's not like they could just vacuum the floor and put the clothes in.
So when do you use the word? You say to the head butler, I want you to get the entire obedience in here right now. Get the entire obedience in here. Somebody forgot to flush the toilet.
I love that.
I think you'd say staff. They didn't have toilets.
They didn't?
In medieval times.
When one they forgot to flush them.
Thomas Crapper hadn't come along yet.
All right, here's a group of nuns. What do you think a group of nuns is called?
A coven? No, it's
habit. A habit. A habitat.
Habit, yeah.
That's
they have habits. They wear habits.
It
So
says
you wear
here,
the habit. You're in the habit.
it's a superfluity.
No.
Yes, it is.
Something else.
A superfluity.
It's a convent. No, I guess that's where they live.
Yeah.
Coven, not
A
coven.
superfluity.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what it says, superfluity. There was a little bit of text to it, but it didn't seem interesting. Okay. The next one is a group of monks. And a group of monks was called an abominable sight.
Okay.
It's an abominable sight. This cleverly reveals the public opinion of the times towards the men of the cloth. They were men who dedicated their lives to religion. They were forbidden from marrying or owning property. During the Middle Ages, though charitable, the monks themselves had a fairly comfortable life, unlike the general public. This soon turned to resentment with the constant plagues and famines that devastated medieval societies.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
While
gosh.
the general
I got
population
it.
starved, the forever increasing number of monks allegedly led comfortable, well-fed lives. Therefore, they were called abominable. Abominable.
You know,
Wow.
dual income
Wow,
household.
abominable.
Oxford Dictionary, yes.
Oh, that makes sense now.
What do you call a group of boys? A group of boys.
Lads. A gang. There you go.
A gang, yeah.
There you
yeah.
go. A gang. Good
It's
job.
a rascal. It's a rascal of boys.
Oh, and that's
That makes sense.
they're by the TV show The Little Rascals, so they knew that back then.
Yeah.
The Little Rascals, a group of boys.
I think they probably took the name from the show.
Oh, there you go.
Who
Yeah,
did?
Maybe the show name came
the
first.
dictionary.
You think? This
Yeah,
says
I'm
this
sure.
says from
Yeah.
medieval times.
Oh, this is from medieval times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, then the show took the name
All
from the
right.
dictionary, The Little
There you go.
Rascals.
All right.
Probably, but there were some girls in the Little
Was
Rascals.
phlebotomist
Yeah.
in medieval times or from...
No. No, those were I got them from the dictionary, but these ones are specifically from medieval times.
Ah, gotcha.
A group
All
of
right.
teenage boys. So, okay, rascals is young boys below the age of 12. 13 and above, I don't know at what age they stop, but it's a blush of teenage boys.
Oh.
A blush. Get the blush in here right now, would you?
I love that. We should use some of those words and phrases.
Well, how would we use it when we're looking out the window?
Yeah.
There's a blush of young men out there.
I know. That would be
know
so
what you were
great.
talking about.
Right.
They'd say, what?
A group of beggars. What do you think a group of beggars were called?
A group of
They're out on I-75. know if they have a name.
transients.
It's
Hobos.
a fighting of beggars.
Okay.
It's actually a term. The term "fighting" came from "phyton," F-Y-T-O-N, but it became "fighting." A phyton of beggars. The church levied a tax of 10% on the annual production, but as poverty increased, the twisted solution of the Franciscan movement led to a further malnourishment and dread. The Franciscans principally stole the jobs and food meant for the beggar. So the beggars had to improvise and come up with inventive methods to obtain money. So many of them pretended to be ill or pretended to have handicaps in order to coax people into giving.
Oh, that's what they do now. All those people with their
Fighting of
signs
beggars.
and
Phyton.
everything. Phyton.
What do you call a group of women?
Just a group of women?
Daddy?
A gaggle.
It's a gaggle, yes. How'd
gaggle.
you know that?
Yeah. Well, because women are always depicted as, chip, 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 to each other, like talking about they're like geese.
If those women are ladies, what do you call them?
Oh, refined.
It's a bevy of ladies.
A bevy.
Bevy.
Okay.
A bevy of beauties.
A bevy of beauties.
There you go.
I love this one. So if you're a woman or a lady, you're a gaggle or a bevy. But if you're a wife and you're with a bunch of other wives, the group of you is called an impatience.
Oh.
It's an impatience of wives.
Oh.
Wow.
Gosh.
What do you think you call a group of husbands, Galen? And this is not a joke. This is actually according to
I
this.
have no idea. I don't know. I don't know any of these. I've never heard most of these.
I haven't either. It is an unhappiness of husbands.
Makes sense.
There you
The
go.
wives are telling them what to do.
Why not? Makes sense to me.
The submissive women
Look at
existed.
that herd of harlots going.
I know.
That's my favorite one. I should have saved that for last. And don't ask me why. Somebody in England, I guess, didn't like Scottish people. So what do you think they called a group of Scottish men? A disworship. A disworship of Scots.
Oh,
Well,
my
I mean,
gosh.
they did fight for like 1,000 years.
Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today? Where can we find
Bloodmobile is.
a bank of phlebotomists?
We're at the Winn-Dixie out in Marion Oaks today.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Galen. Have a great day.
All right, you guys are the best.
Thank you.
Bye, all.
You too. We'll be right back.
At O'Neill, Secretary of State John Kerry to talk to key lawmakers today about the escalating migrant crisis in Europe. The head of the EU Commission, meanwhile, speaking out.
Jean-Claude Juncker saying Europe hasn't done enough to manage the record numbers of people escaping conflict.
As long as there is war in Syria, the refugee crisis will not simply go away.
So Juncker asking EU member states to agree to share 160,000 refugees.
Fox Radio's Simon Owen. Kentucky County Clerk Kim Davis, after 5 days in jail for refusing to issue marriage licenses to gay couples, plans to return to work. Rowan County Judge Executive Walter Blevins.
I would say, Kim, I wish that we all hadn't went through this process. I wish we could an easier compromise on this, but I don't think she'll change her mind.
Davis hasn't said if she'll continue her stand. A strong opening expected on Wall Street after a surge in overseas markets. Fox News. We report, you decide.
There's more to Fox News Radio than meets the ear. Go behind the headlines and join the conversation on the hottest stories of the day on the Fox News Radio Facebook page. Be a part of the Fox News Radio fan community. Post comments and tell us your opinions. See behind-the-scenes photos and videos and post your reactions to the stories that matter to you. Click the like button on Facebook and connect with breaking news and features like Fox in the Fast Lane, House Call for Help, and more. Go to facebook.com/Fox News Radio.
Weeknights, we're busting out a brand new lineup. First, market fraud, government abuse, corruption. At 5, nothing's off limits on money with Melissa Francis. Then, from bloated bank fees to consumer scams. At 6, Jerry's exposing the issues impacting your wallet. Plus, get smart market insight and trusted analysis you won't find anywhere else. At 7, Lou Dobbs is all business. And the first and last name in business, Cavuto. Shedding light on the biggest stories making headlines at 8. Only on the Fox Business Network, giving you the power to prosper.
Howdy, RL here for Dairy Queen. Spring is in the air, and so is the smell of meat cooking on our charbroiled grill. You want to treat yourself to one of our most excellent grilled chicken sandwiches or wraps, or maybe a foot-long all-beef chili dog, and wash it down with an Orange Julius fruit smoothie with many real fruit flavors. So come on down to Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Stay informed on everything going on in the villages with the Village Spectator newspaper. The Village Spectator is exclusively devoted to the villages with news, commentary, and more. And yes, they have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask is that you tell them where you heard about them. Call Tom's Picks at 804-1223 and pick up your copy of the Village Spectator today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Do you have areas that have started sagging or drooping? Is what you're looking at not quite the same as it was years ago? Are there enhancements you've been putting off? Is there serious damage you need fixed? Then call on us, Damage Control Services. When your roof is sagging and the drywall is drooping after a storm, or your home just needs some enhancements, from damage repairs to new construction, Damage Control Services is here to help.
Hi, I'm Leah Caruso with Strive Rehabilitation, inviting you to join me Thursday at 11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.